RRR. Good morning, Double R Radio Friday morning. Free Farm Friday. It is February the 18th, 2022. What's playing right now? Let me see here. What the hell's playing? Right now playing OMD, If You Leave. Let's go live, okay? Enough is enough. Let me see here. Let me click a button here. We're going to click a button over there. We're good right there. We're going to go back over here, and here we go. There we go. OMD. If you leave, vete por favor. I think in my lifetime, at least 3 or 4 times, a woman has told me, I'm gonna leave, Robert. Bye. Hey, what? No, please, don't leave. Don't. Bye. It's that simple, man. I don't play that. I don't care who it is. Bye. Y se acabó el vato. That's right. That's just the way it is. No threats here, por favor. Anyways, here we are, Friday morning. Good morning, Double R Radio. Friday, where we at? Friday the 18th, February the 18th, 2022, 41 degrees happening right now in San Antonio. Now, I got a couple of things I'm going to talk to you guys about, but before I talk about these crazy facts, fun facts, I need to share a story with you guys what happened to me yesterday. And yesterday was one of those kind of days that I kind of want to forget about. And I'm going to tell you why. Good morning, Chad Aganata. Singing Texas, Star Reyes in La Casa. He said, good morning, honey bunny. And it's not even Easter yet. Good morning. Also, good morning, shout out to my buddy, Mr. Leroy Lujan from Buenos Dias, Carnal, from Alamosa, Colorado. How you doing, brother? Hopefully everything is well. Now, that being said, I've been talking about my washer dryer being on the blink, so I called up a washer guy. He showed up yesterday, took care of business and everything, and I had to move the washer out to he do whatever he had to do, move it back in there, right? Well, that's it. I said, we're done. We're done. Well, I went to work, did my thing, came back, and I had to use the dryer. When I turned on the dryer, I felt a lot of hot air coming from the dryer, right? See, what the hell? Where's this warm air coming from? Well, you know how a dryer has kind of like an aluminum little tubey kind of a thing that goes from the dryer to a hole that goes outside? Well, that tubey thingy kind of a thingy detached from where it's supposed to be. So what do I have to do? I got to turn off everything, move a whole mess of stuff, move the washer and dryer out, get that aluminum thingy, put it back in there, screw that mother on there, put that other part inside the hole that goes outside. It's not as simple as it sounds, man. It took me 30, 45 minutes. Man. I'm tired. I've had a long day, and then I got to deal with that. And good morning, Chad Aganata. Double R Radio sponsor, Cindy Martinez Hernandez, San Antonio, Texas. Good morning, good morning. Michelle Cohen, Micaela, he said, happy Friday, Michelle. Also, good morning, Chad Aganata. Double R Radio sponsor, Cynthia Gonzalez Ramirez, Houston, Texas. There we are. Also, good morning, Chad Aganata. Double R Radio sponsor, Dora Peña Rodriguez, Garfield, Texas. Good morning, everyone. He said, Dora, La Dora. He said, La Dora. Yeah, La Dora, yeah, that's right. Also, is another dryer. Yeah, Leroy, the dryer vent, brother. I mean, where were you when I needed you, Carnal? You would come over here, man. I would have bought you a 12-pack of Coors Light, dude. I would have taken care of you. Now, let me just say this. When you start moving things around in the kitchen, the bedroom, you'll always find things you don't want to find. And it's true, man. When you haven't moved something in 10 years, 5 years, whatever, when you move something, usually you find something, who knows, a remote control, an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, vibrator, you'll find things, you just do. Well, in my case, when I moved the washer dryer, I gotta tell you, man, I had some little baby roaches that were dead back there, and I said, I keep on putting medicine on these things, and they die, but it's kind of like they come back new and improved. And so somebody told me once, Robert, to get rid of the roaches, you got to understand the roaches. And I said, well, somebody told me that one time when it was prom time back in 78. They said, if you want the woman, Robert, you got to understand the woman. I said, Okay, I'll understand her. I'll get her a bottle of MD 2020. That should make her understandable right there. That will bring it back down both to level size right there. But unfortunately, I can't give the roaches MD 2020. So let me tell you what I did. Let me tell you what I did right here. Good morning, Chad. I got up to my brother, my buddy right there. There we go, Mr. Steve Valdez. T-Town in La Casa. Good morning, amigo. How we doing? Now, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to give y'all some crazy facts about roaches. Just in case you may have one or two, you need to understand them. Like I need to understand them. Now, check this out. I'm going to give you some crazy stuff here, man. This is crazy stuff. I'm not playing either about roaches. They're weird. I thought I was weird. These boys are really weird. Now, check this out. Did you know that roaches are cannibals? I didn't know that. Roaches are fussy eaters. They will eat pretty much anything. Hey, I didn't know this. Wow. Now, did you also know that roaches, when they're having sex, they're eating each other while they're having sex? Man, kind of sounds like us, right? Anyways, no, but right? When roaches are eating each other while they're having sex. I didn't know that. What a bunch of kinky mothers. Also, roaches are old. Roaches themselves are exactly old. The average lifespan of an American roach is approximately 1 year. Well, I got some roaches over here that are at least 40, 50 years old. I'm telling you, man, one's wearing a Farrah Fawcett t-shirt. They're pretty old. Also, did you know that roaches cannot survive a nuclear explosion? Well, neither can us. Hey, man, what's up with that? Let's see here what else. Did you know that roaches can trigger asthma? I didn't know that. Did you know, this was here, did you know that roaches can survive a week without a head? Eh? I could have sworn when I first read this, I thought it said cockroaches can survive a week without head. I said, hey, wait a minute. How in the hell? But roaches can survive a week without a head. So if you see a roach cut off his head, don't worry about it. He's going to be okay. At least for a week. I never realized that. Really, man, that's crazy. It really, really is. Also, let me see here. Good morning, Chad. I'm going to Rosemary Romero. You said, good morning, Roberto. Let me give you a couple more roachy fun facts. Roaches are super fast. I think they are right because I could have sworn I saw some roaches wearing some Air Nikes. I could have sworn I saw them do that. Roaches can't fly. Heck, man, I've seen roaches, man. Those babies are faster than a 747. Man, they're zooming all over the place and everything else. They've even got passengers on board. Those roaches, man. Now, here's one that I never realized about roaches. I'm learning like you guys are. Check this out. I'm in trouble. Cockroaches love beer. Man, I've been throwing my beer cans inside the trash can. Those days are gone. Now, studies have shown that roaches are quite fond of cold beer. They're even picky. They only drink Michelob Ultra, Modelo, Shiner Bock, and Coronas. Man, picky mothers. They only like the good stuff. And last but not least, did you know that roaches can hold their breath for 40 minutes? No wonder the other day I saw Roachy. I said, pinche cabrón. I got that Roachy. I stuck him underneath the water for 10 minutes. And when I let him up, he was like catching. I said, man, you're still not dead. So I stuck him down there for 30 minutes. Let him up. He's still alive. So it takes 40 minutes. So obviously these roaches can hold their breath for a long, long, long time. I'm not making this up, man. This is all true. It really, really is. Anyways, good morning, shout out. Good night to Kathy Sato. He said, good morning, Robert. Also, Cynthia Gonzalez. He said, Robert, paying bills, laughing my butt off, and I wrote down no head. I'm telling you, man. I mean, I don't know anybody that can survive with no head for a week. We're not going to go there right now. Good morning, shout out. Good night to Manuel Rio, T-Town in La Casa. He said, good morning, Rivas. Buenos dias, buenos dias. So there we go. There's some fun facts about roaches, just in case you didn't know. Like I said, to get rid of a roach, you got to understand the roach. So, obviously, drowning is out of the equation. Now, You know, the other day on YouTube, I was watching Wayne's World. I love that movie, Wayne's World. I really, really do. Well, anyways, it just so happens right after Wayne's World, they offer Wayne's World 2. And I was like, Wayne's World 2? I don't think I've ever seen that. I've seen parts of it. But I remembered that it wasn't too good of a movie, so I ended up watching Wayne's World 2, and it wasn't the same like Wayne's World. I love Wayne's World. Funny stuff. Wayne's World 2? Eh. So, what I'm going to do right now, quickly here, briefly, I'm going to give you some other movies that came out with Part 2, and they sucked. Okay, let me see here. Let me give you some movies that just came out with Part 2, and they sucked. Maybe you watched it, maybe you didn't. Another movie that came out with Part 2 and sucked, Jaws 2. They're right. After Jaws 2, it wasn't scary no more. Jaws 1. Also, another crazy movie that was pretty good in Part 1 but sucked at Part 2, Police Academy 2. I think I saw that. That was kind of dumb too. Police Academy 2. I don't think it was a good thing whatsoever. Another movie that they claim sucked on Part 2. I'm not a believer in this one. I love this. Rocky 2. Don't mess with Rocky, man. I'm a Rocky fan. And they're saying Rocky 2 sucked. Who said this? I love Rocky, man. Leave Rocky alone. Another movie claimed that the Part 2 sucked. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. You got to figure, man, if they did not learn from the first one and they go back, then they got to be pretty stupid. And I don't want to see stupid people getting their heads cut off. There we go. Another stupid Part 2 movie, The Exorcist Part 2. I had enough with Part 1, man. After Part 1, I wanted nothing to do with anything. Really, man, and that's true. I mean, really, man, I've met some girls where I've told them, maybe you need an exorcism. You got something going on inside that head of yours. You might need an exorcism. Really, man. They did some weird things. They really, really did. Another crazy, stupid movie, Part 2, The Fly, Part 2. There we go. I saw that movie. That was okay. I'll give you all a couple more. Who remembers the movie Teen Wolf? Well, Teen Wolf 2 came out. That sucked. Let me see here. Another one, Deuce Bigalow, European Gigolo. Sucked. I'll give you a couple more here. Let me see here. What else do I see here? The Blues Brothers 2000. Yeah, that was real mediocre, and I'm a big Blues Brothers fan. That was really, really mediocre. And I'll give you one more here. Let me see here. I'll see one more here. The Hangover, Part 2. I didn't even think The Hangover was funny. Then Part 2? Man, I don't think so. Anyways, let's keep it going. Let's do something by Young EMC. That's not his name anymore. Young EMC, back in the days when this song came out, he was like 24, 25. Now he's about 75 years old. So he changed his name to Old MC, not Young MC. There we go. Let's bust a move. Good morning, Double R Radio. How we doing, everybody? Friday morning it is, freeform it is. YouTube viewers, be sure and subscribe if you haven't done that by now, por favor. And you can always join me on my morning show Tuesday through Friday from 7 to, no, that's my earlier hours, from 9:30 to 12 noon. And, of course, my Cruising Classic show each and every Sunday evening from 7 to 10 p.m. Let's get back to the morning show. Let me do a couple of clicks here. Let me see here. Bam, bam, bam. Click right over here. There we go. Don't want to miss anybody here. Good morning, Charaganata. Linda Balderas. Good morning, amiga. Also, good morning, Charaganata. Mary Lou Galan. Buenos dias, Mary Lou. Let's get back to the morning show. Click number 1. Boop. Click number 2.